payday, so my first job today is to go online and check my salary and pay all our bills. So I'll be back after doing that. Okay, so for those who don't know, I am an international school teacher in northern Thailand, and I'm a preschool homeroom teacher and EY coordinator at said international school. And today is day 9 of online learning for us. So I am teaching 2 and 3-year-olds online, which is incredibly difficult, but we've had a lot of fun with it so far, and luckily there are only 3 more days to go because we break up for Songkran, which is our spring break, on Friday, and then we have 2 weeks off so we can take a break from staring at our screens for a little while, which will be really nice. So today our plan is to have our good morning meeting at 9 o'clock. We do this every morning, the same routine. The children are used to it because we do it every day the same way when we're in class 2, so that's really good. That lasts about 10-15 minutes, and then at that meeting we also let the parents know face to face what the lesson will be then at 10:05, and that usually lasts from 10:05 until 10:20, 10:25, 10:30 if parents have questions at the end. Today we're going to be doing literacy, and we're going to be practicing writing the children's name. And then I'll also share a video with the parents that I've made to show them how to use an app that I would like them to use at home to practice writing their names. They also today have a read-along video that I've recorded of Superworm, and then they have some communication and language activity again that I've recorded a video for talking about different emotions. And then if they'd like to do some play-based learning, I have sent them a recipe for making Play-Doh that they can use to make the letters from their name, and then they also have some additional links that they can click through to find any extra work that they might want to keep their children busy on this lovely Wednesday, the 1st of April. So far this morning, you saw I was up at 6:30, I went and had a shower, and then I made a coffee, and I checked my emails and sorted out some financial stuff because today is payday, yay. And then I went and did some dishes and had some breakfast while I checked some more emails. We use Tapestry to record our children's learning journeys. Thank goodness this year we moved to online learning journeys. So now I'm just going through all of the observations that families uploaded yesterday, commenting on them, and then adding them to the journal, because this is the final week of our term 2, so we're currently in our assessment phase. So I need to update all of the trackers and that sort of thing, so all of the observations that the families have uploaded allow me to make those assessments. And then it's about 8 now, so I will shortly be making another coffee ready for my morning meeting with my children. I will record my side of that to share with you, and then in between it's usually just answering emails and final prep for my 10 lesson. I might even have another coffee, who knows. So I'm going to go through and just approve all of these observations and leave comments and make some notes for my assessments, and yeah, I'll see you soon. So I just found out that my TA will not be joining my morning meeting this morning because her son is sick, so this will be the first morning that I've done it without her. I guess it's good practice on one hand, and the other hand might also be very interesting because the parents are used to having her there to translate everything. So we will see how this goes. So we're just enjoying our coffee and waiting for some children to arrive.
Charlotte.
How are you today?
Good. And you, Miss Charlotte?
Good.
Busy.
Yeah. Every day. Very busy. But payday today.
Sure.
Good morning.
สวัสดีค่ะ Good morning เบล
Watching your videos from yesterday, it looks like you had a lot of fun with Mummy. You drew a beautiful rainbow on Monday, and I really liked the game you played, taking the things out of the basket. It was very cute.
Good morning, holidays.
Good morning, polar bears. Are you ready for our meditation?
เบลมาดูนี่ค่ะว่ามีอะไรที่พูดได้
Okay, let's start.
เ
Good job, polar bears. Okay, who is ready to wake up? Time to stand up. Stand up, stand up. Let's wake up.
Good morning, how are you today? Good morning, and happy, let's play. Good morning, how are you today? Good morning, and happy, let's play. Stretch up, ooh, stretch down, ooh, spin your head. Turn around, move your shoulders up and down, stretch your arms and turn around.
Okay, preschool, are you ready? Time for Sawadee. Okay, preschool. We are going to have a literacy lesson later today, and we're going to practice writing our names. Okay, we're going to practice writing our name, making our name. We sent home the name boards, Miss Day. Do you remember?
What's your plan today?
Today we're gonna talk to the children through writing their name. I brought a whiteboard home, so we're gonna practice writing names on the whiteboard, and they have their little sheets that we laminated for them. And then there is a link on the planning for today. So I recorded a video of how to set it up so that they can set it up on their device.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yes. Okay, everything will happen.
Okay, thanks, Miss Day. See you later.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. So Google Meet has definitely been a learning curve for us. So obviously we have a corporate Google Mail account for school, which allows us to set up Google Meets. But a lot of our parents, or all of our parents, are actually not within our network. So for them to join our Google Meets, the person who created the event has to accept them, which is fine. But when we've had staff who weren't really sure with what they were doing, so like for example, I've set up Google Meets for the Thai classes for all of our K1 and K2 children, but then the Thai teacher wasn't the owner of that event, so the problem that they've just had is that the group one that they were supposed to have this morning I was actually teaching my class at the same time, so I wasn't involved in that meeting and didn't need to be there. I just set it up on behalf of the Thai teacher, but that meant that she wasn't getting any of the notifications when the other parents were trying to join, and so missed that group. So by the time I'd finished teaching my class, I was able to jump on and accept the parents, and I've had to just quickly learn how to change ownership of events, so I can do that now. There's definitely some positives for having to go through this process of being forced to teach online through COVID-19, in that I'm learning a lot of new things. There are definitely also some downsides, but I didn't know how to change ownership of events on Google Calendar before today, and now I do, so that's a positive, I guess. And I was only asking my colleague yesterday about it, actually, whether that was something that you could do, and she was like, nope, that's it now, you own it, it's all you. And I was like, oh man, really? Okay. But apparently you can change it, and I have changed it, and now it's working. So now I can go and teach another colleague how to do that. Whether or not they need to do that, I don't know, but I can now show them how. So I am just prepping for my next class at 10:05. It's 20 to 10 now, so I've got a few minutes. I think my kids are upstairs doing online learning. I can hear YouTube, so I'm gonna guess that they're probably not. But you know, it is what it is, and until 10:30 I don't really have the headspace to do anything about it with them. You know, they get my attention once my classes are done. I make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. They've actually done some work for that day, and then yeah, that's about it really. Once I know that they've done some work, I'll take some photos and videos, upload those, and then I'm happy, and then I go back to prepping for my own stuff for the next day. So, yeah, that's about it really. My husband's out shopping this morning because today, like I said, was payday. So he's trying to make sure that we're all prepped and we have everything that we need. We are anticipating at some point in the near future being told that we're on full lockdown in Thailand, and that would restrict movement. So we are trying to make sure that we do have food in and that we are stocked up. I mean, not like panic buying stocked up, but you know, that we have an extra carton of milk in the freezer, an extra loaf of bread in the freezer, and that we're not going to run out of anything, you know, immediately. We're just trying to make sure that we have a backup in the house for when we do run out, which we usually don't bother. We can just pop across the street to 7-Eleven and pick up some milk if we run out, or if there's no cereal for the next morning, we can just run across to 7-Eleven and pick some up, and it's usually not a problem. But in the current climate, that is not the case. So where does that go? Just looking at my... Oh, I see what this is. Opened the wrong document and being very confused about it because I'm not really paying full attention because I'm talking to you, and that's the one that I want. And then I have to rename my Google Meet video, and then I need to share that with my TA so that she can share it with the children that were not present this morning. And I still haven't taken my attendance. Morning meeting. First, before then, I cannot believe that it is April already. I really wish that time would slow down and that just give me a couple more hours in each day. That would be really lovely. Okay, attendance. Let's try. Because I already tried to do this once this morning and I got distracted by something else, probably the drama with the Google Calendar, and I really thought that I had saved this website to my bookmarks. TA is trying to call me. Bye bye.
คุณเบลเดี๋ยวคุณด้วยโอ้อุ๊ยจ้ามันไม่เหมือน
Wow, Miss Day, we love your hat. Yay. And really wow.
ไหนมาทำอีกทีมาทำอีกทีโอเคเฮ้ยคุณ
Yay, good job. Good job. Do you have your pen? Can you practice writing your name with me? Go this way. Okay, can you spot your name? Can you spot your name on the screen?
เบลครู
Who is
ครู
this?
มาลองคิดตัวเองนะครู
Oh, who is this? Who's next? Who is
อัน
it?
นี้เบลเบลมาแล้ว
Good job. Who is this? And who is last? Who is last? Okay, preschool, you can have a go at playing that game later, okay?
เดี๋ยววันนี้จะ
We're at Macro to do our shopping, and yeah, shopping. Okay, so on Friday in my lesson we're going to attempt to make one of these little toilet roll critters. And so I am going to attempt to make some toilet roll critters now so that I have some to show them on Friday. Okay, so since I don't have any coloured paper to cover the rolls with, I'm cutting out 4 pieces of plain paper that are the right size to cover the tubes, and then I'm going to colour them in the colours to match the different animals. So now that I've covered the toilet roll tubes, I am just colouring in the background colour. Now that the background is coloured, albeit rather poorly, I'm going to cut out the penguin's tummy, eyes, nose, feet and wings from just some scrap paper, and again I will colour those accordingly. Okay, so now I have all the pieces of my penguin cut out and coloured in, and I'm going to stick them onto the tube. And here is the finished product. Fox, a penguin, a polar bear and an owl. So it's been a really busy day. It's 5:30. I still need to check the tapestry observations, if any of my parents have uploaded those today, so I can update our contact log. But yeah, so it's been a bit of a blur since this morning.
Can I ask you a question? You can be on vlog. Is this called vlogging for YouTube? You're the type of person who vlogs in profile.
So after I finished my classes this morning, we went out shopping, and then when we got back, there's been a lot of confusion over the Thai schedule for Luna. So I was ordering lunch and she had Thai class at the same time all of a sudden, which I didn't know anything about, so that was interesting. And then after lunch I had a couple of video calls with colleagues. I will insert a photo here. And then I had to go back out to the shop and pick up some other bits. And then when I came back, I had to film a video for my lesson on Friday, which is these little guys. And then I had another video call, and now it's time for dinner, and I am about done for the day. But probably not, because I'll probably still be answering emails for a couple of hours, and I still have to set up my email to go out to my parents with tomorrow's schedule, and at least tomorrow they're having Thai class, so it's just really my morning meeting for tomorrow, and they'll have PE later in the day. Yeah, it's been a busy day.
Burger King though.
Put out a lot of fires. Yeah, we ordered Burger King as our payday treat, and we ordered enough to have lunch and dinner, which is really bad, but I'm really excited too. So yeah, I think that's it. Is there anything else?
Should we find eggs?
Yeah, we can't find eggs. Something about coronavirus has driven up the prices of eggs, and they're all gone.
Better than sweet corn last week.
Yeah, last week sweet corn, this week eggs. I'm sure we'll get them in a couple of days, it'll be fine. Okay, so I'm going to go do the schedule and schedule this email, and then eat, and then hopefully not do any more work for the evening. We'll see. It is now 5:52, and I have finished the schedule, and I have scheduled the email. And now removing myself from in front of the computer because my eyes feel like this. They don't want to open anymore. So I'm gonna go and put on my pajamas and have a cup of tea and have something to eat. That's my plan.